Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Blue Banana and this is Aurora 4X, our space strategy game. And we are back with some good news and some bad news. It seems like that we will get the error planet motion, not planet motion, comet motion every, other month or so, because it's an error in the subroutine. I don't know if we can call it a subroutine. Maybe it's the wrong word here, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just the part of this game of the program that moves around the comets. Makes sense, error in comet motion, and it seems to be tied to a system which has been generated or deleted that had comets in it. It's just a minor bug, and it should not be too bad for us. I only found 3 or 4 entries on the Aurora wiki, and not really the Aurora wiki, but the Aurora site, and one on Reddit, so I don't know. Anyways, the reason why I came back so early, as you can see, both ships are moving, but this is not the real reason why I'm here. The reason is the atmosphere of Mars has just become breathable, and that is awesome, because we're almost there. We dropped down in the infrastructure requirement per million from about 200 to 122, because now they can breathe the atmosphere, but it's still way too cold, right? So that means we should still wait and add a lot of gas. We're going to add some oxygen until we're up at the point where we don't need it anymore. And then we're going to pump in some greenhouse gases, and we're almost there, you know? Mars is almost a planet where you can run around without spacesuits and nothing, and you're just awesome. It will be great. It will be great. Oh, and I guess the Horizon's Edge crew is pretty happy that they can move home, but well, they will arrive at the jump point to Wolf 359 just to see that there's a constructor ship that is still building the jump gate. So they just move there and be like, "Oh, come on. Please build faster." No, please don't tell me we are locked into combat again. Oh, screw this. I'm terribly sorry for the last episode. I guess it was pretty boring at the end. And then it got a little bit better when we got the error messages, and we're just freaking out about that. But it's just, it's so annoying. This freaking NPR is just fighting all the time, and all I can do is just wait. Just wait. You know what? Let's turn on auto turns. This is just... it's just stupid. I mean, it's to be expected. I guess it would be really hard to make it so that you don't you click 30 days and they resolve the complete combat during that time if it's just AI versus AI. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even know how you would implement that. How would you do that? Because everything is just calculated. I think everything is calculated once you press the button, right? So I don't know if it was even possible, or if it is even possible to do that. Oh well. Oh, there we go. We have 5-day chunks again. Well, let's turn off auto turns. Got a new scientist. It's a power and propulsion girl, woman, lady, I guess, looking at the name. Evie. Yeah. Alright, so fine. Everybody's just moving, I guess. It's the 22nd of August. Let's just click the 30 days and hope for the best. Come on. And hopefully Mars will be, you know, a colony that doesn't need any infrastructure rather soon, because then we can move everything over to Barnstar, or maybe even Fort Eridani. But I think Fort Eridani is a little bit far out. So now they have to wait. Let's go for a 5-day and another 5-day. These guys, they must be so pissed. Just, you know, stuck here for years, I guess. Can't do anything. They must be so, I don't know, frustrated. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. And then they're finally, the refueling guy arrives and they're like, yeah, we can go home. No, we have to wait another 5 days. That's fine, but it's not that bad. I mean, still. But can you get annoyed when you have to wait in a queue, right? Everybody gets annoyed. Well, maybe not the British, but that's at least the stereotype. But still, everybody gets kind of annoyed when you're in a queue. And staying in the queue or in a traffic jam for 5 days, that must be so bad. Oh, just 2 minutes. Let's, I think even construction can only update in 5-day chunks, so I need to click 5 days, even though it's just 2 minutes, I guess. It's days, hours, minutes. Makes sense. Ah, there we go, we have a jump gate. Alright, so everybody move home then. Cyclone, you don't need to move to this, you just go standard transit, then you move to Seoul, standard transit, and move to... You know what, let's move you to... Where do we have a lot of thorium? Display, where's minerals? There we go. Jupiter maybe? Nah, that's not even... Uranus? No, even worse. Saturn? Ah, there we go. There we go, that's a little bit better. So let's move you to Saturn. Where is it? The list is a little bit too long. Let's just give me... Can I just click only planets or something? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Scan for it. Mercury... No. Oh, there we go. Ah, there it is. Move to. Great. And start harvesting fuel. That's what you do. What you can do with these fuel harvesters is that you go to special orders and you go to a conditional order. And you could say if your fuel tank is full, then unload 90% of your fuel at a colony. That would make sense, right? Because that's pretty much what you need to do as a tanker. Or you can go unload fuel and move to a thorium gas giant to go do that again. But what I found is, when I played on my own, that this doesn't really work that well. Sadly, the thorium harvesters are really bad when it comes down to micromanagement, because you need to micromanage them. Otherwise, they just dump their fuel on anything that you marked as a colony. You know, we just have colonies on all of these things, right? So if for some weird reason this comet is close to Saturn while he's just full on fuel, it will just go to the nearest colony, which in this case would be this freaking comet, and then just dump the fuel. As you can see, you can have fuel in comets on this comet, and then move back to Saturn. And if another comet comes close as the next time he's full on fuel, then he will just dump it there. And I think that is really, well, annoying. It would be better if you could specify where you want it. Anyway, the horizon's edge will... What? How can you... Wow, they have so little fuel, that is weird. I really thought that they would have more. Oh well, let's go back. Let's move you back to Earth and refuel. Have fun there, and then, you know, you can just... You don't need to be... You don't need overhaul because you're a commercial vessel. Anyways, anyone else? Oh yeah, you. You move home. You go home. Standard transit to Wolf 359, back to Sol, back to Earth. Nice. Oh, you can refuel there. Not send message. You need to refuel. Christ. I hate that you lose your destination when you do that. Doesn't matter if you... not resupply, refuel. Oh man. That's better. Great, so everybody moves home. That is not too bad. Good, everybody's moving home. Anything else that we need to do? Take a look at our research. Anything that gets done this year? Yes, the thermal sensors, that is very, very good. These things come up in the next few years, as soon as we get 22 free research labs soon. So we should look at what we want to research next. All right. So let's see if we get an error for the comet motion. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we're in a battle again. Are we in a battle again? No, it doesn't look like it. Whoa, they were fast. They're back at Earth? Really? Yeah, there we go. There they are. Awesome. Do we need to survey something else? Not really. Weren't we thinking about building some kind of all-in-one scout ship? Yeah, I guess so. Ah, yeah, I remember that was... The problem was that we didn't... that we couldn't put the jump engine on. Or that we don't have a jump engine for this. Engines, Butland Space, Powell Engineering, Military Jump Drive. Yeah, that's a little bit too large, is it? Can I get some summary for that? Rating? Cost? Size? I don't get it. Nah, it seems to... I'm pretty sure that this is way too big. So let's take a look at... So it's 6,000 tons, right? Yeah. So what if we slap or try to get a jump engine? Jump efficiency 6, doesn't need anything. We don't really need a squadron. You just need to jump yourself. Oh, that's the radius on which you can arrive around the jump point, but it's fine. And I want it to be a commercial drive. And we can go down to maybe a size 5 or something. That's 2,000 tons. We have 6,000 tons at the moment, 6,000 something. So if we go down to this, we could go to 9,000. It's yeah, that would work. That would work. Yeah, why the hell not? I mean, that would be pretty much That would be very good. A very good scout. So let's do it. Why the hell not? Let's go. Whoops. Let's go to suggest a name. Reed Hall. Yeah, that's fine. Hooper Technology. I like that. Let's put a underscore in front so it will always show up on top. On lists, I know it looks stupid, but I think it's just a little bit. Well, I just like it. So let's call this a 9K ton, 9KT in that case actually, 9 kilotons. Self jump. Yeah, that's good. Let's create it. Let's close this. Once again, there is no confirmation that it actually got created, but that's fine. Because if I remember correctly, the 5th of November, so we're pretty close to that, we get a lot of research labs. Then we're going to get that and just stick it on this ship. And I think the Hermes class scout seems to be a good idea. I mean, I don't know, but it should be. I mean, it's self-jumping. Oh, look at that. Look at how many thing we have, how many scientists we've got. But once again, it's a self-jumping ship. Can go anywhere it wants. The ranges could be a little bit of a problem. I really need to look up how far our whatever ship can go. A lot of things got reshuffled, that's fine. You know what, we're going to start the Hooper Technology self-jump engine right now. Going to create this with just one scientist. It will take not even that long. One scientist, one... You know what, let's do this. Yeah, that's just some days that we shave off there. So let's go to this. And it's done in 10 days. Perfect. I do think we pull a scout. I do think a scout should be something that we could use. You know, Fort Eridani has 2 jump points that we don't know where they lead. We don't know what's on the other side. And having a scout that can actually just go there on its own could be a good thing. The only thing that is a little bit scary, it doesn't have any active sensors, so I don't know if we can actually find enemy ships, or if it gets detected before enemy ships, you know. If let's start this again. I don't know if our ship, our scout, would be detected by enemy ships before we actually see the enemy ships. Doesn't make sense, I guess so. So now yeah, there we go. The research into the Hooper technology jump engine has finished, which is awesome. Let's put those research labs back to this guy, even though it doesn't change it at all. But still, and let's see if the Hermes class can use this. So let's put this on. Wow, the speed goes down tremendously. Holy cow. 3,000 for a scout, that's a little bit too... That's way too low. Can we remove the crew? Let's go down to maybe 30. Less crew quarters, that's better. Some engineering spaces. 50% annual rate. Ah, crap. We're so close to the maximum. That's not even a scout anymore. I mean, that's just a gigantic thing. Also, the range isn't really that great. I think we just boot the thermal sensor. Yeah, let's get rid of the thermal sensor. Let's get the EM sensor. Has a little bit more range. I guess. Let's take a look here. So Earth has a EM signature of, oh, way higher. The electromagnetic signature is way higher than Mars. Yeah, it's also a little bit bigger than the thermal signature. So I think we're going for, yeah, I think we should go for the EM sensor. So now it's a little bit lighter again. Armor rating, yeah, I guess we need it. But 65 billion kilometers, that's nothing. That's not far enough. If we just take a look at the fuel situation. Where's the... Yeah, the grav wave. That guy has 360 billion kilometers, right? So that's pretty good. And the Horizon's Edge with full fuel storage has 107 billion kilometers, but they ran out. Don't forget that. The Horizon's Edge ran out of fuel last time. So I don't know. That's not great. So I would like to have at least 200 million kilometers, 200 billion kilometers range on the Scout. So at least more than double this. But if I stick on even more fuel, if we double this basically, then look at it, it's so slow. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we have to ditch the EM sensor as well, but that's not too good. The self-jump, the problem is the self-jump engine. I mean, if I ditch this, see, the problem is these two engines are just way too big. Yeah, that's the problem here. Yeah, we can't do that, I guess. We can't build this Scout. I just don't think it's a good idea. That's sad. It would be good, but the self-jump engine is just too large. Might need to improve on. We just need to improve the technology there, I guess. Power and propulsion. I think it's jump efficiency, right? So jump engines with higher level of jump efficiency will permit larger ships to jump than lower efficiency engines of the same size. Yeah, see? So we can have smaller engines to jump the same ship. That's basically what they say, right? Ships with military engines are unable to traverse a wormhole created by a commercial and vice versa. Oh! So that wouldn't even work. Huh. Good that I looked that up. That would have been embarrassing. So that would not work. Because this jump engine is a commercial one. It's a commercial jump drive, but we have a military fusion drive. So that wouldn't even work. Interesting. Huh. Well, I think we need to rethink this. We really need to completely rethink this. And minimum jump engine size. The minimum size of a jump engine is 10 at the moment. Let's take a look again. Jump engine. Whoops, not lasers. I want jump engines. So the minimal size is 10? That doesn't even make sense. What the hell? I don't get it. Oh well, I guess we need to upgrade our jump capacity before we actually go do that. Yeah, man. I don't like it. I feel a little bit... I don't know. A little stupid. I feel a bit stupid. Don't like that feeling. It's weird. So, I guess we can't really do this. It's just out of reach. The same is it's out of reach for our javelins, because as you might remember, our javelins can travel what, 60 billion or something? No, not even 40 billion, 40 billion, something like that. It's impossible for them to reach. It's basically impossible for them to reach. Sucks. Yeah, that sucks. We can't go that far. We just don't have the technology. But that's fine. I mean, it's something for the future, right? I mean, you just need to remember that some things are just out of reach with your current technology. And as soon as we progress, as soon as we get better and better technology, then those things that we thought were out of reach just, you know, get back into our, our range. So it's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but hey, once again, we will get there. We will get there one day. So let's start with the jump efficiency, sure. And let's take Evie O'Donnell. Ah, the new girl. And you need to start with this. I know, you don't have the you don't have the amount of research labs, but we're going to remove some of those. Maybe 2nd of November. No, that's 2 years. July. It's okay. Oh well, we will get there. Also, I just saw that we don't make that much money again. Yeah, we need to be careful. You don't want to run out of money. That's something that I've learned in a test game that I did. If you run out of money, you are so screwed. Because everything starts to operate at a very, very reduced rate. And you know, it's just really hard to get out of that slump again, because nobody's working, right? Or they're working really slowly. And if they are working really, really slowly, then you can't say, oh yeah, I need infrastructure, so I build a new colony, so I get more, so I get more citizens that pay more taxes, because that wouldn't work, because you just can't build stuff anymore. You can't build financial centers. Sure, you can queue them, but they take, well, I don't know, 4 times, 5 times as long. So you're in deep trouble when you go in depth in this game. It's really harsh. And it seems like the NPR has cooled down. Maybe some of them lost the war, or they have a truce now, or they found some, I don't know, they found some, what's the name again? Precursors, and they wiped them out or something. Or they got wiped out and they need to build a new fleet or something. I don't know, but they seem to be quiet now. That's great, I like it. So that was a bit, I liked that episode. That was a bit better. We got stuff done. Mars' atmosphere is breathable, so that's great. We need to just pump some greenhouse gas into it so we warm it up a bit. As you all know, Mars is a tiny little bit further out from the sun, so it's kind of cold there. And we just use a little greenhouse gas to change that. So let's take a look at Mars, actually, just because I'd like to. This is the last thing that we do in this episode. Yeah, it looks kind of good. We have surface temperature in Celsius -40. That is pretty darn cold. I think -40 degrees Celsius means that alcohol is frozen. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think so. I think alcohol freezes at minus 35 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look. Minus 39 degrees Celsius. Once again, I'm asking Wolfram Alpha for something. So that's minus 38.2 degree Fahrenheit, in just for American viewers. That's 1 degree Celsius above the Celsius Fahrenheit crossover temperature. Interesting. And it's a little bit above the temperature of dry ice. It's kind of a lot above. Dry ice seems to be at minus 80 degrees Celsius. Weird. I was pretty sure that alcohol freezes there. Just need to look that up now. That's the last thing I do, I promise. I promise! Okay, no, it freezes way, way lower. Interesting. Why did I think that it... Oh, wait a second. Maybe it's the boiling point that's at plus... That's at plus 30. No, it's not. That's at 78. Why the hell did I... Ah, okay, forget it. Forget it. I'm talking crap. I'm remembering stuff completely wrong. I'm just remembering stuff wrong, and I just hate that. Whatever. We need to warm up this freaking surface temperature so nothing is frozen there anymore. It's freaking cold. Nobody likes it there. So whatever. It's just freaking cold all the time. Stupid Mars. So yeah, if you like what you saw, then please consider pressing the like button, and I hope to see you next time when we start, hopefully we start warming up Mars, so it's not a frozen wasteland anymore. And let's see what else we can do. Maybe the AI decides to combat again and we don't get anything done. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.